Okay, good morning class, good afternoon, good evening, how are you all? I hope you are fine. Oh yeah, I want to say Happy New Year to all of you. I hope in this new year you have a new motivation, new spirit, everything you have a new positive one to get your achievement in your future day. Well, for this topic or this meeting, we talk about language learning strategy. Okay, so what is language learning strategies? Language learning strategies are some actions, some specific actions taken by the learners to make learning easier. Okay, it is specific actions taken by learner or students to make the learning easier, faster, more enjoyable, more self-directed, more effective, and more transferable to new situations. It means that the action taken by the learners is based on their learning style. If maybe he is or she is kinesthetic or other styles, maybe, or auditory or visual. See, so it means that the action is taken by the learners based on their style. Okay, now here are the table of features of language learning strategies. So there are 12 features of language learning strategies. What are they? 1. Contribute to the main goal. Communicative competence. Allow learners to become more self-directed. Expand the role of teachers. Are problem-oriented. Are specific action taken by learner. Involve many aspects of learners, not just the cognitive. Support learning both directly and indirectly. Are not always observable. Are often conscious. Can be taught. Are flexible. Are influenced by a variety of factors. Okay, what does it mean? The strategies contribute to the main goal. It means that strategi dalam mengajar itu harus berkontribusi terhadap tujuan pembelajaran. What is the main goal? What is the goals of the learning? Tujuan pembelajaran adalah sesuatu yang harus dicapai siswa pada pertemuan pertama, for example, pertemuan kedua, pertemuan ketiga. So for each meetings there is a goal, there is an objectives, some objectives of learning. So here are the strategies plays their capital role here. Okay, allow learners to become more self-directed. Expand the role of teachers. So here are the features of language learning strategies. Okay, you can see here learning strategies can be divided into two. One, direct strategies, and then indirect strategies. Direct strategies is like memory strategies, cognitive strategies, compensation strategies, and indirect strategies like metacognitive strategies, affective strategies, social strategies. So here are the variations of learning strategies for language learning strategies. Okay. Now let's see here. Memory direct strategies for like memory. It is creating mental linkage. Create, yeah. You can see the memory. It is for care. See, you can see C-A-R-E-K. Memory, it is a creating mental linkage. B, applying image and sounds, and then C, reviewing well, and then D, employing action. Direct strategies for cognitive aspect. It is for practicing. See, practice. Receiving and sending message strategies. Receive and sending. Receive by reading, and then sending by producing, like writing or speaking, yeah. And then analyzing and reasoning, creating structure for input and output. And then compensation strategies, it is for guessing intelligently, overcoming limitation in speaking and writing. Okay, now for indirect strategies. First, metacognitive strategies. It can be divided into some activities like centering your learner, centering your learning, arranging and planning your learning, evaluating your learning. And the second aspect, affective strategies, by lowering your anxiety, see, encouraging yourself, taking your emotional temperature. So taking your emotional temperature, it is also a strategy. Don't be temperament one, yeah. And then social strategies like asking questions, cooperating with others, emphasizing with others. So here are the indirect strategies from the aspect of social. Memory strategies can be seen from this one features. You can see creating mental linkage like grouping, associating, elaborating, placing new words into a context. Applying image and sounds by using imaginary, semantic mapping, using keywords, representing sounds in memory. And then structure reviewing well, structure reviewing, employing action like using cycle response or sensations using mechanical techniques. Cycle response, something like asking the students to do something by using the cycle. It close to the kinesthetic style of learning. And then cognitive strategies, which can be divided into four: practicing, receiving and sending messages, analyzing and reasoning, creating structure for input and output. You can see in these features. Practicing refers to repeating, formally practicing with sound, recognizing and using formulas, recombining, practicing naturalistically, and then receiving the sending message by getting the idea quickly, using resource for receiving and sending message, and then analyzing and reasoning by reasoning deductively, analyzing expressions, analyzing, translating, transferring, and then creating structure for input and output by taking notes, summarizing, highlighting. So here are some strategies in learning second language by the learner. Here are some actions, some specific actions which is taken by the student. Yeah? And then compensation strategies, you can see here, using linguistic clues, using other clues, yeah? Switching to mother tongue, getting help, using mini guest or gesture, avoiding communication partially or totally, selecting the topic, and you can see that. And then metacognitive strategies also can be divided into some parts, and then the action or the specific action, you can read it. So here are some specific actions. And then affective strategies, here you can see here, using progressive reflections, using mimic, and so on. Okay, I think it is clear. And then social strategies here. Okay, asking clarification or verifications, asking for corrections. Okay, becoming aware for other stuff and feelings. So menjadi siswa yang hati-hati terhadap perasaan dan pikiran teman. Okay, so for the conclusion, we can see here the interrelationship between direct and indirect strategies, and among of them, you can see here the strategies, something like, okay, this one, memory strategies, metacognitive strategies, indirect. You can see from direct to the indirect, from memory direct to compensation, and then affective, see, and then from memory to the cognitive, and then social strategies. So it means that there is an interrelationship between direct and indirect strategies in learning second language learning strategies. So I hope it is clear for you about the topic of a second language learning, and I have already shared you a book, and I hope you can read it about, especially for the strategies. And if you have a questions, you can leave it in our Google Classroom or in our YouTube also, and I will reply it. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day, and I hope you can figure out other sources of this topic, and then you can get better knowledge from other sources or from this source also. Okay, goodbye. See you next time.